EA and Maxis made very questionable choices while building the uninhabited houses in Desiderata Valley. I thought it would be a fun idea to come in and renovate them all. With all of that said, welcome to this week's renovation. Hi everybody, today we are renovating 196 Main Street. And of all the houses in Desiderata Valley, I hated this one the least. The outside was actually pretty good. The only thing that really bothered me was this like little spiky part of the roof in the very front, and the fact that the extension on the right extended very far, and it made the house look kind of unnatural. You can see that I have already fixed it already here. So many alreadies, but I made it a lot shorter, and I don't know if that makes sense, but in my head, I wanted to make it like a greenhouse extension, where Simmers do like this little room and cover it with windows, or that was my inspiration, but without the windows, it was just like a little room anyway. This house, when you first start, is again a 2-story house with 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom, which is ridiculous. But I mean, this is because it has 3 rooms that are just completely empty that could be bedrooms, but only one of them has a bed, which I guess that's why it says it's only 1 bedroom. But still, I think it's like an everlasting problem in this neighborhood that these houses are so half-assed. Let me be just honest for a second. This series is kind of exhausting. And that is because, like, for some houses, and especially the ones that will come later, you have to do so much like mental work to figure out how to put things together and how to change them to actually like make sense. But this one is actually kind of nice. I enjoyed it. I don't remember how much I made it. It's not a starter home for sure. I think it's 25,000. Because I remember I was proud of it, which means it should be cheap. But I guess I'm pretty sure it's 25,000. I remember having conflicting thoughts about the budget, because it kind of ended up being a really big house. I mean, it can house 3 Sims. 6 Sims. It can house 6 Sims. 3 Sims is like nothing, but anyway. So I wanted to make it 30 and like really deck it out, but in the end I decided, I think, to make it 25. Anyway, back to the house for a little bit. In the like little corner behind the stairs, that was a really awkward space, and I didn't know what to put there. So I kind of toyed around with an idea of an office, but that room was also really skinny and kind of weird, and it didn't fit right. So I made this like little reading nook, and I'm actually pretty happy with it. It seems like a really nice place, to be honest. Also, I had some trouble with laying out the living room. You can see here. And it's the first house where I'm not entirely sure if it's functional, because I ended up putting the TV between those doors, and the game wouldn't let me do that normally. I know if I put a couch there, it would not work, but I think the TV is okay. It just, the game has limitation, and that's fair, but sometimes things that are placed on move objects still work, and they're fine. So I'm hoping that I won't have to change it when I move a family in here. In some more personal news, I've been really proud of myself recently. I've been learning Swedish for a long time. It's been like 7 years now, but I still don't know it that much. I can't really speak it because I've been taking it kind of lightly and learning only during vacation, because I was scared of learning 2 languages at once. I mean, Swedish and then German in school. And because they are so similar, I was like, well, what if they get mixed up and I don't know any of them? But it kind of, I don't know any of them anyway now. So I guess I shouldn't have worried that much. But that's not the point exactly. I've been like really adamant this holiday season that I want to learn more and I actually want to understand more and speak it more. And it's been working. I don't know if you care, but I've been doing a lot of Duolingo, which I know it's like maybe not the best. I've also been thinking about like actually enrolling in some like legit course of Swedish, and that will kind of, finalize the whole process. But I've been I've been finding myself that I remember words that I didn't remember previously. For example, when I do those lessons on Duolingo, I remember seeing words that I just did not get and they did not stick in my head. But now I see them and I'm like, well, okay, that means this. And it's been really rewarding. Anyway, back to the house because I know we don't care. We are almost at the end. I am just putting some finishing touches in the bedrooms. And the bedrooms are, to be honest, the only thing I don't quite love. And that is because they ended up being very, very similar. And I don't fully blame myself because I have to use, well, I don't have to, but that's the rule that I made up, that I have to use very cheap furniture. And the double bed and a single bed that are the cheapest kind of make a set. I mean, they fit together kind of. So it's only natural that they become very similar, but whatever. So that's what I don't love. And also the fact that this house kind of looks like all the other houses, but then again, it's the furniture problem. I could have made it more expensive, but I'm saving. I want to, like, the last house in this series that is the absolute worst, I want to really make over and look very, like, super good. And then I don't want to care about the budget because it will be like the final dot. No, it will be like the perfect finale where I just don't care. Anyway, this is the end of the video. Here are the cinematic shots. I hope you enjoyed it and thank you for watching and see you in the next one.